Ayo, Chiksua here. You don't have a high ult level on Elat, but you still want to get a good score on Extreme because, yeah, if you guys don't know, this Sunday there's going to be push week. So tomorrow, on Thursday at 4 PM Central European Summertime, we're going to stream hard as well, because you can actually, even as a free-to-play, you should be able to do the DERI strat on hard with a 1-6 Elat. Would be awesome if you're going to join, because yeah, we are as always aiming for Twitch partnership. So if you don't want to miss out any content, make sure to subscribe, turning on the notification bell, or eventually joining the Discord channel. This is going to be the team we use, and I think instead of Mamas you could be also using Kyo. So I am not even sure which unit would be better here, because Kyo is giving all those ignite stacks and stuff. It's easier to first of all kill. And also, I do have Kyo on SA5 with UA gear, while my Mamas has no UA gear. So coming to the gear and the links we're going to talk about later as well. So as usual, always only the bottom pieces are important. Our main damage dealer is going to be LV and also King. So King should have some decent gear, because if you guys don't know, the blue King now is the best link, or in general he has the highest stats with the SA5, so definitely don't miss him out. My Mamas just has the Liz gear without any issues, so it has bottom 15%, so maybe I should put on the Ludo, because my Ludo has perfect gear, but it doesn't really matter that much. It's not a big difference. LV we want to have on attack crit damage if possible, because we are actually going for the crit, and that's why we have Mamas, because with Mamas ult we can easily go for the crit. That's the reason why we also use Sadia Link, because when we are critting we actually deal much more damage. Obviously on King we also want to have the Fated Link to get a better ult, just to deal more damage. The other two are just links who have a lot of HP, or who give our units a lot of HP. So in turn 1 we're going to move one time with King, and then we're going to dump some cards. And what we want is, we need to get a golden card of the dissolve of our Gotha, because yeah, without the golden card it's going to be super annoying, because we don't want to get ulted. We got the necessary start, and we can just burn those cards. Actually, any debuffs gives us 5 points, so we are getting 50 points for every AoE debuff we get, and in the next turn we need to get the ult of our King. Also in general it was a lot of resetting for turn 2, because yeah, even if you get the cards you may be getting sealed, which is super annoying. Cool, we got a card of our King, so we can actually rush his ult, which is really awesome and necessary. So let's see what we gotta do. So this doesn't matter anymore. The only thing what matters now is there's still an RNG that our King might get sealed. And he has two 2-star seals, which is very bad, because yeah, if our King is going to get attacked by the single target here, the run is dead. So first of all, we're getting this ult. We can actually get a bonus ult, and I think, okay, no, we shouldn't get this bonus ult, because we also need to work on those 2 ults now. So we are getting the King ult by dumping this. We should be dumping this, and I think we should be dumping this. So in a perfect scenario run, we are getting more LV cards, obviously. So the more LV cards we have in our hand because of a secret technique, the better the run will be. So hopefully our King doesn't get sealed now, because it's a 2-turn seal. So if it's a 1-star, it doesn't really matter, but both were 2 stars. So okay, this is really awesome. Now what we need to do is, we need to get the Mamas ult, we need to get the LV ult, and we need to move to transition. So the way to move to transition is, we're going to use 1 AoE of LV, we're going to move to get the ult, and we're also going to do this, and we're going to dump this card. So usually I don't really like to dump 1-star cards, because as usual 1-star cards don't give us points. But we want to draw LV cards. We only have 1 LV card in our hand, so this right now, it's a really bad run. But yeah, it's still okay, I guess. So what we do now is, we do this. We need to heal. Unfortunately, we don't have a golden heal, so we might not heal fully up. So obviously in a perfect run, we would be having, like, let's say 3 or maybe even 4 Lost Vein cards. We would have a golden heal, so that we can top up everyone. So if it still top ups with a crit heal, it might be enough, but yeah. And in a perfect run, we also crit with LV onto all sides. So let's see how it goes. Hopefully we are getting some luck and he's going to crit everyone. Okay, unfortunately he only critted the middle minion, which is actually the most important crit. So let's see what the score is. And the score is going to be 4,700. So I have decided to also show you guys the difference when we're going to use Kyo, and yeah. So Kyo, only the bottom pieces UR as usual is important, and top pieces are just SSR plus 5 so that we don't deal too much damage. With Kyo we are going to have a different start. We're just going to rank up our king, we're going to use this card, and we can also burn those cards as well. Back in the second turn, and luckily our king did not get sealed, and we even got a cleanse card. So we're going to use this, and thanks to Q ignites, our Gotha is able to deal some damage, so we don't have to fish for a golden card. Don't forget, my Gotha is SA1, and if you have a SA4 or maybe even SA5, you eventually don't have to do that. Also, because of the ignites, we deal a bit too much damage, so in the second turn, we should be using the LV ult rush card right away, because yeah, if it crits later on, it really hits hard. So now he didn't crit at all, which is really good. And now we are just going to get the king ult no matter what, because we want to move to transition soon. Also, the difference here is we don't need to use an AoE of LV anymore to move to transition, because all the ignites will help king already to move to transition. So we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, move one time with him to get the ult already. Yeah, that is probably the best play, because yeah, the less cards we use, if they are at least 1 star, the better it is. So I could have used, actually using that card might have been good, but doesn't really make a difference at all. So we are really good to go. And we got a decent amount of LV cards, which is actually pretty nice. So let's see. If our king doesn't get sealed here in this turn, we can also just heal in this turn already, and we will probably do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to heal. Actually, no, we should get rid. Oh no, it doesn't make a difference. So we heal, we ult, and we need to draw the ult of Lost Main. So yeah, if I would have thrown away this card earlier, we would have gotten one more card, so we would have gotten more Lost Main cards, and here, as you can see, we easily deal enough damage. Unfortunately, we missed a bit of damage though, so we didn't get the full damage points, but damn, we got so many Lost Main cards. This is actually an insane run, so it is actually really hard to tell which is better. So now you guys will also see why it's better to have him without top pieces. Also, something I made wrong about the king team, you actually use an AoE after or before you're going to use an ult. So the king team actually misses one step, so we're going to do this, and we are going to move here, and I think we will get actually a pretty good score. So now hopefully this hand doesn't die. Perfect. Oh my god, so close. So close. And we didn't get a crit at all, but yeah. Let's see what score we are getting. I think we are probably getting a pretty nice score here. And also, we got a lot of Lost Main cards, so it's really not comparable with the strat we did with King. But it is much easier to get a run. Unless, I really don't know, like I mentioned, I really don't have the experience with an SA4 or SA5 Gotha. Maybe if we use an attack Gotha in the other team, that might be also dealing damage. I really don't know. That's it, guys. That's it for the video. That's basically how you guys are getting 4,982 in extreme without DERI. So almost 5,000. So I have heard, I think the maximum is even more. So with the Q team, we didn't even crit, so we would have gotten more score alone if we would have critted. But yeah, so I still can't really tell you guys which team is better. But obviously the team with Q is easier as long we don't deal damage with the Mama's team. So if you guys deal damage with the Mama's team may be better, but it's really hard to tell. but we can also keep one LV card on our hand because we don't have to use the AoE. But yeah, I hope it was helpful, and if it was, comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, and peace out for now.